Good morning, everybody out on the internet. I'm down in the studio. I don't know what's going on with my hair, so we just decided to did a little tidy up here, but this is what you get today. Big hair, don't care. And I'm dressed up a little bit just because I felt like it. Normally I'm pretty grungy down here, but I'm not going to be doing any messy work today. So I thought I'd pop on and do a quick video of what's available in the inventory that I still have, and to let you know that don't worry about Canada Post because I've discovered FedEx. And the cost of shipping is comparable to Canada Post. Plus, they come to my house and pick up the package, so I don't have to even leave the house if I don't want to. And you get your parcel usually within 24 to 48 hours. So definitely hit me up for that. Shipping's average around $25 to $30 depending on how heavy or how big of a piece you're purchasing. So bear that in mind, and we'll go from there with it. I'm going to walk around to the other side, and I'm going to try to zoom in on the phone so that I don't have to have the ring light on today, and hopefully that will help. So let's see if I can do that. Oh, maybe it doesn't work. Can't zoom in or out in this mode. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's not going to work, but we're going to carry on, and I'm going to show you. I have some prints. This is all the prints that I have left, and they are on sale. 5x7s are, I believe, $20, and the 8x10s are $50. They come matted. You will have to get them framed. Don't stick them in your closet and forget about them. I have people who do that. And I'm going to just go through them quickly so you can see what's available. So the first one that we have is called Goodbye Mother, and this was using my technique. And at the time that I painted this, my mom was leaving us. She got diagnosed with dementia, and I was in a place where I knew she wasn't going to be here much longer, so that's what kind of inspired the painting. So and my mother is also very much into native vibes, so I felt like this kind of spoke to that. So this is the mother. She's got her wings, and this is the daughter, and she's kissing her mother on the forehead goodbye. And that's the story behind that. So I have a couple of those available if anybody's interested in those ones. This one here, I forget, there was an artist that used to paint Tahitian women, and I was told that this reminded them of that. This one's called Tahitian Goddess. Again, this plastic is going to be an issue, but you can kind of see the painting. So that's that one, and there's a couple of those. This one is called Contemplation. I have a couple of these. One of them I showed you the other day in a frame, and this one is just loose, a loose print. I believe I called it the Geisha, but I'm always renaming my paintings because I never remember what I call them. So, and we have two of those available. This one I haven't named. I did I put some paint down and smashed the paper into it, and this is the image that came out and appeared to me. So she's kind of like an angel wrapped with her wings. And these are, they're prints. Some of them are actually originals. This one's an original. It has some oil paint on it, and I didn't make any extra prints of that. This fellow here, we're not sure who he is, but that's the same idea. I popped him in there. He looks a little worried, but I think he's kind of fun. Only one of those because that's an original. This is another original. It's another angel print. Nothing goes to waste in my studio. If I do a painting and use my technique and the background doesn't speak to me, I put it aside, and eventually it will. And this was one of those times where I didn't really know what to make of this, and then I thought, you know what, those kind of look like wings, so that's what we did. One of those. Here we have a Buddha, which shows up in my work quite often. and it's also an original. You can see the soul chakra at the top here. Hopefully you're able to pick up on the image of the Buddha. Okay, and only one of those, and then that's another one, another peekaboo. She's kind of hiding in the garden. My cat's in the studio and he's getting into trouble. I can hear him in the background. But if I don't let him in, he bangs on the door incessantly. So those are all $20. They're 5x7, so you can pick up a cheap frame at Walmart or off Amazon. I always recommend a simple black frame because you want the art to be the focus and not the frame. And then we're moving on to 8x10. This is a print of an original painting I did. The original, it lives at my friend Jesse's house, so this is all I have left of this, and it's called Blue Angel, and I did this in 2020. I think she turned out magnificent. So that's $40. And I believe I only have one of those. This one here is called Jocelyn's Heaven. I painted this. This is one of my very first oil paintings I ever did. And I named it that after my Aunt Joss, who she fell in love with the painting, and I had gifted her the original, and that's what she named it. So to her, this is her heaven. And she recently passed away, so this is where she is now. At least I hope so. So I have a couple of these available, also $40. There's 3 of them. And then this is called, I believe it's called My Happy Place. It reminded me of the beaches up in Georgian Bay, and the colors just worked so beautifully together. Sorry about all the glare. I thought I would be able to show you these without all that. I'm going to have to get the hubby to work on the lighting for me. So that one's available, and I think I have 1 or 2 of those. And this is an original. I believe this is alcohol ink. Actually, it might be watercolor. Yeah, it's watercolor and oil paint. So she's a little goddess. Beautiful pinks and purples and greens. This is also an original. And she's kind of, this one's called Alien Geisha. So this one, I think this was one I did where I used different paint. I think I used spray paint, and I sprayed it on top of water. And then I dipped the paper in the water, and you get this really cool cosmic effect. And the profile of her face kind of showed up in the finished piece, so I enhanced that with some oil paint. And she's staring off into the cosmos, creating her own universe. So there's one of those. This is a print of a painting I did on a cutting board, and I used my usual technique, but I used some colors I don't normally work with, and I thought, oh, she looks like she's in the garden. And it's called Green Goddess. And it's number 5 because I guess I've done 4 other green goddesses that I hardly recall, because there's just so much art that I've done over the years. So there's one of those. And then we have some feather paintings. I have about 6 various feather paintings. These were memorial paintings I did when my mother passed away. It was a way for me to channel some of my angst and grief, and she loved feathers, anything to do with native art. So I felt it was appropriate, and there's all different colors. Some of them are the same. I think these are all the same. They're very electric. This one's got yellows and turquoises, and same one. So those are all $40. They're all prints. This is another Buddha. It's called Cosmic Buddha. And it was done with the same watery spray paint technique. And this is brilliant because I love this up here. This came out in the painting. This is the soul chakra above his head. And he just looks so peaceful and wonderful. Like he's just out, blissed right out. Here we have Alien Geisha 2. So that's another version of the Alien Geisha. And I love all this energy floating around her head. If any of these pique your interest and you want a better shot of it, let me know, because I can certainly send some still pictures. And this one here is a print of another original painting. I think the original is probably under the stairs. I can't remember if I sold it. So this one's Green Goddess 2. So there's the other Green Goddess. Again, I used my technique and enhanced it with oil paint. And I ordered some prints because I really love this. I really thought it turned out great. This one is alcohol ink. It is an original. And I used yellows and umber and golds, and it looks like she's coming out of the fire. I think I might call her Phoenix. And that's an original. So. And this one is the Great Mother 3. I get a lot of goddess energy and Mother Earth and, you know, a lot of feminine archetypes in my work. So this one just kind of reminded me of Mother Mary. So that's why I called it that. And she's got the blues and the purples, and she's enhanced with oil. And this is actually, I believe this is a print. Yes. Oh, and here we have the Green Witch. The original lives with my cousin Debbie, and this is a print of that. And it was done on a cutting board I picked up at Value Village somewhere. I like to paint on pretty much anything, and if I can find a decent cutting board, then I sand it down and paint it, and that's how I do my kitchen witches. So I'm going to leave it there because the video is kind of long, and if you need any more information or you're interested in purchasing a print, I can get it to you before Christmas. They make great gifts for yourself and others, and you can find me on Facebook under Tracy Christina. I'm under La La Land Art Studio. For the business, private message me. You can email me at t.hartery@yahoo.ca. I'm going to have a great day. You're going to have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Love you. Bye.